back here at Fine Art Minerals, but we're not here to look at minerals, sort of. You'll remember Chris Smith-Duque, who we met for the first time in Sainte-Marie-aux-Mines. Well, he is here now, and you can actually see a couple of his paintings in the booth of Fine Art Minerals. He's waiting for us now. We're going to do a quick interview, catch up with him, see what's changed, and have a quick talk with mineral artist Chris Smith-Duque. Chris, how you doing, my friend?
Hi, I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. It is so terrific to see you again. When we last met, it was, I believe, in the prestige exhibit at the Sainte-Marie Show.
That's correct, yes.
And now here you are at the Munich Show, but you're not only in the Munich Show, you're here in Fine Art Minerals.
I know, right? It's amazing to actually be here.
Let me ask, first of all, how did you end up connecting with Ghulam, Mustafa and his crew?
That's a really good question. I got chatting to Luke Timberlake of Salt Shack,
right?
Who's really good friends with Gail Span, who I met in Tucson last year, and we had a good chat then. And I think, I don't know, she took a liking, I think, and is quite keen to support me. So Luke got in touch with Gail, and Gail got in touch with Mustafa to have me exhibit with Fine Art Minerals. So that's why I'm here. Yeah,
that is fantastic. So, so much of the mineral community is about relationships, and what just happened to you is a clear example of how those relationships, benefit, how we can benefit each other.
I mean, the mineral industry is all about this: the relationships, the benefits in kind, the trust, and
indeed.
Here's an example of that.
So what have you been doing? What has changed since we last saw you towards the end of June till now, which is like the end of October?
Well, since then, I've worked on 2 new paintings.
And those are these 2 right here.
Yeah, just right here. Yes, so
fabulous.
This one's a commissioned piece for Nicholas Stolovitz of I think his business is called Origins.
This is Nick Stolowitz over at the Tucson Fine Mineral Gallery in Tucson.
Yeah. And in Tucson, he asked me to paint this wonderful tourmaline from the, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this correctly, the Cruzeiro-Mine?
The Cruzeiro-Mine in Brazil.
Cruzeiro-Mine.
Yeah, Minas Gerais.
And what's so wonderful is that I've been commissioned to paint this, and so has Ksenia. So we've got the same specimen, but 2 different styles.
That's cool.
Which is really cool. So it's going to be wonderful, actually, to hopefully meet up with Ksenia and get to show the paintings together.
That'd be wonderful.
They're both. I mean, I like Ksenia's work a lot. I think she's got a really lovely, unique style.
Does she have that painting here in Munich?
I don't think she does. No.
Okay, so maybe it'll be in Tucson then.
Hopefully.
All right, we'll see if we can arrange it. Maybe it's a unveiling at the Tucson Fine Mineral Gallery where she usually exhibits her stuff, and where Nick is, and so who knows? That may be the next installment in the Smith-Duque line of videos.
yeah. So,
okay, so he commissioned you to do this.
Yes.
Based on, how did he learn about you?
He found me in Mineral City.
Okay.
So I think he was in discussions with about a specimen with the Loy and Lemon minerals.
Okay.
So I'm good friends with them. They're fellow Brits. They have a booth there. So I display my art with them at Tucson every year. That's what I do. So Stolovitz came in and saw my work, and obviously seemed very happy with it. So he took me to one side and asked me, "I'd love you to do one of my pieces." So we had a talk. I went to his gallery, and he just showed me this and handed it to me, and wow, this is probably the most valuable rock I've ever held.
Right. So was this painting based on you holding it and painting it live, or was it based on a photograph?
It was based on a couple of photos.
Okay.
So I took a 360 video of it.
Oh, nice.
Just the 3D, the architecture is really important.
Yeah.
If I'm to capture that sort of depth. So it's based on photos, like professional photos. I can't remember who took them, whether it's Scoville or Gail's son. I can't remember her.
Yeah, Tom.
Tom
Right.
Span, yeah. So I worked.
And then how long did it take you to complete this painting?
This one, I spent maybe 90, 100 hours on it.
I'm sorry, what's that?
About 90 to 100 hours.
90 to 100 hours.
About 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece. Tell us about the sulfur.
So the sulfur, I sort of decided to paint this. It wasn't a commission.
Okay. So this is available?
This is available, yes. So I saw the specimen at the Sainte-Marie-aux-Mines Show at MCP. So I asked Alessandro if I could paint it, and if he'd be so kind as to send me the photos, which he did. And I just sort of worked on it from my sort of seeing the specimen and the photos, and crucially studying the locality. So I learned a lot about how these crystals formed, why they formed.
Yeah.
Because that informed my colour choices. So I learned that these actually came. The colour of this is a result of microbial bitumen.
Right.
That gives it that kind of greenish hue. So I spent a good day just working out my colour palette for this particular piece, to try and capture the luster.
And what medium did you use? This is not watercolor.
No, all my paintings are in acrylic.
They're acrylic.
Yeah. On a gesso panel.
Yeah. Now, I think we talked about in Sainte-Marie the croque white.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of bring the camera over here to show the croque white.
Yeah.
And this croque white from the Adelaide vine, this was your inspiration that got you into mineral painting.
Basically, and minerals in general.
And minerals in general.
I mean, I saw a croque white for the first time in a children's book about geology. The book's called The Story of Our Planet, or Story of Our Earth. And in it, there were some mineral drawings, and one of them was croque white. And I was just...
You were just amazed at it.
As a child, I was just blown away by what is this amazing thing, that nature forms. I want to know more. I want it. And I want to learn how and why it formed. So that started my sort of journey into geology, really.
That's superb. Well, Adam Wright, who's a friend of mine, he owns the Adelaide mine, so we'll see if we can't get you down there sometime. You'd probably love being underground.
I would absolutely love to do that. I want to go to Tasmania in general.
Tasmania is a wonderful, wonderful place.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this one as well. This is a calcite claw, as you've labeled it.
Yeah. Calcite claw. It's a classic Ygramont specimen. It's one of my actually earlier works now, but this one, the challenge with this was it's a water clear crystal.
Yeah.
So how do I render that? So you're looking almost beyond the specimen and looking at the light and the reflections, the transparency, and of course what do calcite crystals do? You have this sort of you have a doubling effect here. I've forgotten the name of it, but you have this doubling effect. So I'm trying to capture that in there.
Beautiful job. Beautiful job. So you are available for commissions.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we put your contact information on the screen a little bit earlier, and I'm going to put it on again right now. So fantastic, Chris. Great to see you. Look forward to catching up with you again. Tucson 2026.
Absolutely. Can't wait for Tucson.
Fantastic. All right, brother.
Everything.